Hey fellas, Nick here. I have a predicament. You see, Bordy... Some things happened to him. Update, we found Bordy! So let's type the game now. Minecraft. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program. Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition was great, okay? Then Bedrock Edition came out for PlayStation 4, not good. People don't seem to realize why, so let's put them in a contest. I'm gonna prove why Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition Legacy Console Edition is better than the current Bedrock Console Edition that we have currently available for consoles. Let's go through a journey, and let's see why Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition is better than Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Minecraft is like the original Doom. It blew up, a lot of people like it, a lot of people want to light it on fire, but most importantly, they got ported to every conceivable thing to ever be a thing. There's Java Edition, made with PC, Mac, and Linux powers. There's Bedrock Edition, made for Windows 10. Pocket Edition, a build of Bedrock for iOS and Android. Fire TV Edition, Pocket Edition on Windows phones. The Gear VR Edition, the Apple TV Edition, all versions of Bedrock. Raspberry Pi Edition, only updated once, never used again. Minecraft 4K, made only using 496 bytes for the 2010 Java 4K contest. And then there's the versions we talk of today. Minecraft console will split into three main paths: 7th gen, 8th gen, and the Bedrock Console Edition. The 7th Gen Edition began on that fateful day on May 9th, 2012, when Xbox 360 Edition came out, then PS3, then PS4, then Xbox One, then Vita, then Wii U, then Nintendo Switch. By 2015, every console released from 2005 onwards that wasn't a Wii got an official edition of Minecraft. Wii U would randomly get its own patches, but normally every version got updated simultaneously. And then it happened. The updated Aquatic came out. It would be the last we ever heard from the 7th gen version of the game. No more updates. They were relegated to skin packs. Nintendo and Microsoft had gone to Bedrock way earlier, but Sony was reluctant. After going crazy on the internet saying they don't like crossplay, you can't really come back after that. But they caved! 1.14 will mark the end of PS4 Edition, and when I heard this, I had just been so happy! Mod support, new skins, download other people's maps, better menus, more customized experience. No, this version was stinky, glitchy, messy, and ugly. Longer load times were abroad with a game that felt optimized for a flip phone made in Kazakh somewhere I can't pronounce. So let's go over all the basic stuff and then take a deep dive to see what features Legacy Console Edition has and see how it stacks up compared to Bedrock's offerings. First things first, you have to make a world. Already, Bedrock has issues, like any problem child. It's slow and sometimes just crashes. Here, you don't believe me? Look at that. Yeah, you're waiting for a long time. You don't know what to do. I mean, you could check your phone, but I mean, then you're not going to know when Minecraft's going to start. Then you don't know when to record. You could be sitting there on your phone watching YouTube videos. Maybe you'd be watching the latest installment of Scott the Wozniak, and then you just happen to binge Minecraft Championship all over again, and then I don't know, filler, if it was, wow, look, it did the start thing, wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, but I mean, it's using that time to load something big, right, something monumental, you know, some big stuff. Like broken textures. What I mean, it loaded the Minecraft store perfectly, and whenever you load the Minecraft store perfectly, all in life is good. When you're about to make a Bedrock game, it turns into a million f***ing menus stuffed with crap. What's the point of making menus if they aren't worth anything? You have two menus for both resource and behavior packs. Why couldn't you just put those two into the same menu? PS4 Edition surfs and turfs Bedrock out of the salad bar with 4 size options. Let's go. Fully customizable superflats, amplified worlds, yes please. From the creation screen, you get sliders showing you size and intensity instead of drop-down sliders. We'll talk about this later, but there's mashup worlds that you can pick for free. You can try them all out for free if you don't want your world to save, but Bedrock has an edge because there's a seed menu. Seed menu! Am I supposed to sound excited for that? Yeah! Seed menu! Oh man! Do I love the seed menus! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my, I sure do love going on those fucking seed menus. Oh boy, I love those seed menus. But, I mean, you can customize super flats. That's honestly way cooler. So, 1 Legacy Console Edition, or something like that, if you want to have some kind of consistency or something in this. I just, sorry, Bedrock is just deteriorating my soul. Bedrock for console is barely made with console in mind. Out of the 6 platforms it's on, half of them, aka 3, for those of you who can't count, has mandatory controller input. Yes, that is correct. Mandatory controller inputs required, which means that you think for half the player base, Microsoft would throw them a bone. No. In the inventory, you've got your menu for what you can craft, and your inventory with options to add something different for your offhand and your armor. The controls here they just fucking faltered here. Out of any other place it could have faltered, it had to be here. Things snag into place automatically, or at least so much harder and weirder than the PS4 edition, and then it just feels like bad. When you let go of the stick, it just feels so hard to regain your position. My analog stick has had, a slight bit of drifting, and personally, it never drifted on the PS4 edition, and I went back, I literally filmed for this new thing, and you know what I found? I found that it did not drift once in my near hour of filming for PS4 edition, and every time I went into the menus in Bedrock Edition, it kept on drifting. The D-pad is so slow, you have to mash the buttons to get anywhere, and oh boy, I got carpal tunnel syndrome. Now let's look at the PS4 edition and oh my god, it's actually f***ing intuitive. It looks like it's been designed for the console it's made on. Oh wait, instead of snagging like Bedrock, you get full control. Thank you move your stick in however you wish, and in big text it tells you what you're hovering over. Menus are snappy, there's no vomit-inducing frame drops when it tries to pull up a menu with a swooping effect that's covered in bugs. It just works, okay? It's optimized for what it's made for. Oh, what's that? You don't want to use the analog stick? Well, on the PS4 you have this giant big f***ing mouse pad. That's even greater for control, but those f***ing savages just had to mess with it. No more touchpad to follow back on. Why? It's not like I'm reviewing the game on launch day and they said they better pass this in. I'm saying it's been over a year since this PS4 edition was converted. Why do these simple things not f***ing exist? Because you don't want it to be too complicated? Well, f*** you. Here's a bunch of fish. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. The real shit. Not the marketplace or the servers or the horrible settings menu or the unbearable split screen, which is just so bad. I can't even. No. You know what's worse? The chunk loading. You're supposed to be scared. I put the scary noises in post, so you're supposed to be scared, buddy. You're supposed to be scared. Microsoft with the chunk loading. Yeah, I said it. Listen again. Microsoft ruined the experience of loading in new pieces of the world in 2 ways. Elytras are cool and all, but do you want to use them to look around at new terrain? Here's a step in the right direction. Don't do that. In fact, avoid elytras at all. They don't exist. F*** you. This game is trying so hard to introduce infinite terrain. But why do you think they didn't introduce infinite terrain after so long? The PS4 Pro came out, and yet they still refuse infinite. And you know why? It's because of simple glitches like this, where it tries so hard to compress this game. It's so compressed, it lives with Grandpa in my pocket. Loading terrain from your other worlds is just bad. Like, it's really bad. It's hard to put into words how this is meant to look natural. They didn't even try. At least when you reach your world border, there was water edges to smooth things out, but then they would merge it on those edges. But any other edges, don't even bother. Like here, you have plains and mountains merging. They instead managed to make these horrid looking edges that barely match what type of biome is right next to it. Ow! Look at this. Look at this. How is this being sold for $20? What can I get with those $20 instead? A loose copy of Kirby's Dream Collection and any of the Mega Man Legacy Collection games. I would recommend Epic World over this because that game it's growing on me. Trust me. Epic World looks way better than this game as we look at just more of this garbage. Okay, so before I start saying anything about this category, DLC doesn't talk about anything in the marketplace. That's getting its own spot. 4J Studios, who did the porting jobs for every single version of the game that wasn't Bedrock, they made mashup packs, they made texture packs, they made skin packs. They were all exclusive for the console editions. Mashup packs, $8. Skin packs, $3 to $6. Texture packs, a mere $3. You could try the mashup pack, world, and texture pack. Most old skin packs gave you at least one free skin. Mashup pack and texture pack enabled worlds. Don't save until you pay up, bud! But the amount of content in that display here is crazy for free. I mean, obviously they had monetization, but trust me, this is very low. Most, if not all, these features were stripped from Minecraft Give Me Your Money edition in a lazy attempt to get people to spend Minecoin tokens. It's tokens for PS4 edition, buddy, alright? Listen up. It's tokens, alright? It's really only reduced to like 0 free skins. In most of them, they've reverted nearly every single free skin to a paid one. Suck it up, Buttercup. Also, Bedrock doesn't include the highly underrated mini-games. You could play mini-games on online servers. It was basically like you would pay for DLC maps or mashup packs. They would be included. Those were fun, okay? Especially Glide. Elytra is underrated. It's not, actually, you know what? It's not even like you could use the fucking Elytra because it was fucking broken in Bedrock. Now, I mean, if there was someone who brought back the classic Tumble and Battle and Glide maps, that would be beyond cool to have in a server. Time to begin my hunt. Let's see in all 6 servers to see what they offer. Well, no, you can't because PlayStation 4 Edition launched over a year ago, and all that got changed was that we got a counter for how many servers we can't visit.
Well, Nick was about to talk about how overly monetized the servers are, but PlayStation 4 Bedrock Edition does not include the feature in which you can visit online servers, which makes Nick's complaining about a feature he does not possess impractical to speak of. To give context to the next line, we are talking of a gnome character that possesses the ability to defend your character for a large sum of money. Please help, I am being paid in kilobytes of RAM to speak these lines, I need my freedom back.
So tell me, what right does this f***ing gnome have to come in and be $15? God, okay, I just don't, why is this allowed? Did they do this on purpose to suck as much money out of these babies on these platforms looking for the biggest possible ability to cheat in the game with nobody over the age of 7 playing anything on here? I met more mature people in my filming times on Rec Room. Do you want to know how many racial slurs I heard recording that video? Yeah, those little God, what could this last category possibly be about? The keyboard support! No, I'm just kidding, it's the fucking marketplace. Alright, top 2 reasons why I distrust Microsoft. Number 2, they removed the fabric from the palm rests of the Surface Laptop 3. Number 1, Minecraft Marketplace.
Let's get scratching.
It's clear that the marketplace was the complete turnoff for people to have the Better Together update. This was just, looky here, alright? I searched teen on the shop and yeah, that's right.
900 teens.
It gets worse. I searched Skyblock and oh my fuck, the market is saturated. But don't fret because they've got free worlds. These worlds range from teaching redstone to an RNG-based survival map to a literal Minecraft Earth. The last map is real fun, but I found that the educational content is ample here. Travel across Washington, D.C., find parts for your eco-friendly car and then drive it around. Build a small pattern and make it a big boy 3D fractal. Lure redstone! I literally just said that. I'm out of idea. Yep, yeah. What's next? Glitches. Yep, there's a lot of them. That guy, he's zoom, yeah. Yeah. Whoosh, yeah, funny whoosh sound. Yeah, he's the water's fun, and then He goes like, yeah, what are super fast? Yeah. Those chunks. Yeah, it's looking really slow. I already said that. Yeah. Yeah, time to see who won. And in Minecraft State Station 6.9, funny number, funny. Yeah. So Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition, yeah, it won. Of course it did. It was better. Just simple things like being able to customize your super flats or host servers or have mashup packs. At least keep those things in. At least the work was done beforehand. No, don't keep it in for some reason. Why? So, yeah. I'm pissed at Bedrock Edition, but I can still downgrade this and play version 1.0. I can still go back to lay good old days with the additions button. I'm glad for that. I'm glad I don't have to experience the glitches or the amount of loading times or piglins. My only question for all of us is probably, well, Nick, you own the original edition. You don't own Bedrock Edition. How did they get Bedrock Edition, another complete game, inside of another game? Well, they did it that way, obviously.